my 360 camera up right now. It died, and I really do like to have the 360 camera up when I'm recording, but unfortunately I don't have that right now, so a lot of times I just won't talk or anything. But now that I've reached 1,000 subscribers, it's really funny. I am getting so many more messages now, and my subscriber rate count is actually going up. I don't know if it's exposure. I've noticed more people are sharing my videos. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's just the magic of YouTube where I'm being promoted more. I have no idea. But it's great because I have more interaction now with people. I've got access to an ability or a way that I can communicate directly to my most engaged subscribers, which I think is a cool feature. And I don't even know why they don't, why YouTube doesn't have that for sub 1,000 subscribers. You know, I think it's a great feature, and I've already been talking to some people that I didn't really realize were really engaged in my channel, and I think it's pretty cool. But again, you know, you're talking about a big change here for me, just on a subscriber count, which is, you know, pretty cool. That I'm starting to get much more exposure than I ever have, and it's weird, it's cool, it's I figured that guy was gonna run that red light. I just I'm starting to really, I mean, I enjoyed this channel before, but now that the interaction is just so much better than it ever was, I don't know, I'm really enjoying this much more. So it's making me want to get even more videos out as much as I can, even if they're just boring drive-along videos like this one. Because I do, you know, watching my analytics and seeing that these type of videos aren't the hottest videos that I have, and it's much more the how-to videos that I have that are really my big attention getters. My subscribers, just like anywhere else, when you subscribe to a channel, you are investing in that channel. And while you can easily ignore a video, usually you take a little bit more ownership in the content creator. And so I'm gonna keep, even if they're just boring videos like this, I'm just gonna keep them flowing. And the great thing is that if there's too many for you, if it's like, oh, this is all I'm seeing anymore are the drive-along videos, then, you know, it's easy to ignore or unsubscribe. That's just the way that it is. So I'm making a drive to Taco Bell, and I normally don't get Taco Bell this early in the morning. Oh, look at that. F-body, 3rd gen. Trying to see what year it is. It is oh, it's a Berlinetta. Wow. That is cool. Can you guys see that? That's a Berlinetta. Now, they are unique because particularly the instrument clusters are all digital, and that is definitely a pre-1984. So my guess is it's probably an 82, 83. No 3rd brake light. Sounds great. Look at that thing. Really good shape too. That guy obviously cannot outrun me. Unfortunately, unless he's got it souped up, it's probably just a 305. They only put out like 180 horsepower, I think, maybe even less than that. Still nice cars, but you know, I've got almost twice the power that he does. So there's no way that he'd be able to outrun me unless he's done some serious modifications. But stock for stock, definitely nothing he can do. But anyway, so that's a sweet car. Berlinettas are just sweet because they're unique, they're rare. They didn't make them very long, only a couple of years. So pretty neat. But anyway, so I'm gonna keep the videos flowing as much as I can. Now, something else, I use solar energy now to produce my videos. So I no longer use the grid to run my computer, okay? I've chosen to get off the grid as much as I possibly can. And that is one of the things that I'm off the grid on. Off the grid on, whatever. So basically what I'm doing with my solar panels is I'm under a severe limitation as far as storage. I've got 500 plus watts on the roof of my shed, but the only time I can ever use that is when there's actual sun. Now, I'm not saying literally. What I'm saying is my battery bank that I have is so small that to hit my 80% mark, my minimum of 12.8 volts, I can only run a little bit of a few things. So I don't know if I'm wording this properly, but so when the sun is out, I can run 500 plus watts worth of stuff in the house, all right? The sun is down, I can do that same thing, but the battery is what's powering everything, and it gets to 12.8 volts pretty fast because I don't have the capacity. Another thing is that my ability to store the energy is limited because I just have the one battery. So even if I were to bring at night, even if I were to bring it down to exactly 80%, it's only going to take about 10, 12 amps, maybe 15 amps for about an hour before the battery's back up to 100%. So I can't let it charge all day long if I've been using the battery bank, because then it keeps trickling back and forth between on and off when it's floating. There's not very much time there. So, like for example, yesterday we went to the store and there was plenty of sun, but I had to turn everything off. There was clouds rolling through and I couldn't take the chance that there'd be a bunch of clouds roll in. I've got all this stuff plugged into it, so I'm using my 500 watts, and then suddenly it goes on battery for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, and then it kills my batteries. So that's the problem. I need to increase my capacity. So my next step, my next investment is batteries. And that's where I'm going to get the most out of my entire system. I've got the panels. Now I need to invest in the batteries.